Hello, everyone. Okay, so today what I have for you guys is I have a giant stack of scrapbook pages that I have made over the last month or so that I did not make videos for. Between being sick for quite a while and just not finding inspiration up in my scrap room. Do you guys ever feel like that? Like you're just when you put yourself in your scrap room, you just can't be creative. I was finding myself in that position. So I was doing scrapping out of my scrap room, which is where my little video thing is set up. And so I didn't get any of these on video, but I did happen to get a whole lot done. So I just kind of wanted to do a comprehensive video to kind of show you guys what I've been working on, even though I haven't been making the process videos. So let's go ahead and get started with this first one. This is using Simple Stories. I think it's Vintage Winter Woods. I think that's what it's called. I did use a sketch, and I don't remember if it was from 30 Days of Sketches or if it was something I just lifted from my Pinterest, pulled it off my Pinterest. I really don't remember where I got the sketch from, so I apologize, but I did go ahead and kind of do my own thing with it using that Simple Vintage Winter Woods collection. And I love the colors in this. It was perfect for this photo of my puppy Fiona. And I had a lot of fun making this and kind of trying to figure out how to put all the pieces together. I used obviously the paper kit, the ephemera kit. These are from the Puffy stickers, and then this hello banner is from the chipboard, as well as this Making Memories is too. So I felt like I got some really good usage out of that collection. This is one of those collections where I bought the entire thing, so I have lots more of it to use, even though I live in East Texas, around the Houston area, so I don't really see snow, but I don't care. This is still really pretty, and I don't mind to use it. So there's that one. This next one, I kind of finished up one of my scrap room kits, and I believe this is Echo Park. I apologize if I'm incorrect there, but this was a scrap room kit that I had, and I had already used quite a bit of it, and I had some scraps left, so I decided to make this page of when my son swore in to the Texas Air National Guard last month. Actually, maybe it was March. I think maybe it was March that he did it, or maybe the beginning of April. So I was able to use up a lot of that kit that I had. This is from the sticker collection. Most of these are from the sticker collection. And then I had this really old mesh from Stampin' Up! From about 15 to 20 years ago that I just put here and there for a little bit of texture. And I really like how this one turned out. It's very simple, but it did make a cute little page in the end. So that's that one. Let me make sure you guys can see all of it. I think you can. There. Next, this one is, I believe, also a scrap room kit. It is, because just yesterday I almost killed off this kit. I have just a tiny bit of this paper left, and you can see here I was using scraps as well to create this layout. And I used only the scrap room kit that I have, and this is I think Simple Stories collection. Yes, it's a Simple Stories collection. I don't remember the name of the collection. I'm sorry, I'm really bad about this. And like I said, I've been doing these layouts over the last month or two, and just I haven't had a chance to make videos. Well, I kind of had a chance, but I just wasn't feeling inspired up here in my room. So I was kind of doing it down in my living room as I would watch TV shows, and I would just kind of fussy cut and put together pages. So forgive me for not having those process videos. Sorry if you hear my dog bark. She thinks she needs to be in here, but I have the door shut, so she can't come in. I've also been in a kick of scrapping really old pictures. So this little boy right here you see here is this same boy. So I have been pulling out my old photos, and this was my son and I in Germany when we were stationed in Germany. So a long time ago, but a really sweet picture of us anyway. So along with the scrap room kit that I used with this Simple Stories collection, I also used some of my Shimmers paints, and I love how the splatters turned out on this one. I love how they're big up there and they just give that little bit of sparkle. So I think that one turned out really sweet. Again, another scrap room kit that I used, and I want to say Photoplay. I'm sorry if I'm incorrect. I believe this is Photoplay. And again, same little boy here. Oh, no, I'm sorry. This is my second son. So that other one was my third son. So again, pulling from some really old photos. I did use a sketch for this one. Cute, really, really colorful. All I used was that scrap room kit, I believe, but maybe these might be from something different. I can't remember if those came in the scrap room kit or if I pulled them from my stash, but everything else is from the sticker sheet that came, and I just layered it all up. I don't know if you can see all those layers on there, but this was really fun to do these clusters. I love this one here with all the little tools and everything. So that's a Photoplay scrap room kit. This next one, this one is scrap room kit again. Same one from before that I already showed you, just some of the pieces in here. Again, I was using a lot of scraps and putting together just what I could left over from my kits. This was another sketch that I'd found somewhere. Again, I apologize for not having that stuff written down. Like I said, I wasn't necessarily planning to do a video, but I know y'all like to see layouts, so I figured I would show you what I had done. Along with my scrap room kit here, I also pulled in these acrylics, which I got from Not Just for Boys Kit Club quite a long time ago. I just hadn't used them yet. I really think that they look so cute with this design. I also pulled in some Nuvo drops as well, which I also got from Not Just for Boys Kit Club. So this one turned out really cute. I love these little pictures of my son. That's the National Guard son, by the way, just in case you were wondering. It's when he was a little boy. Okay, next one, a really old family photo before we had our daughter. This is Vicki Boutin papers and kit that I had here. I don't remember where I got it. Some of it I think I got from Scrap Room, and some of it I got from A Cherry on Top. So I had a little bit of Vicki Boutin, and I just kind of put it all together. And these were some of the scraps that I had left. I thought this turned out really cute, this kind of bandana style with the printed paper. And then I just kind of went to town with what I had on the sticker sheet. I believe these are all, yeah, these are sticker sheet. This was chipboard. These few things, not this, and nope, that's sticker too. And this are chipboard. And the rest came, I also had a sticker sheet or a sticker book, and I pulled all of those from that. So this one turned out really cute. I used some black splatters from Shimmer's Paints as well on that one. And I think that turned out really cute in the end. This next one, this is a really old, a year or so old, Not Just for Boys Kit Club kit, and this is Minte papers. Actually, no, I did not get this from Not Just for Boys. I got this from my local scrapbook store. That's right. And this is Minte papers. I want to say it's like a C collection, one of their C collections. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that that's what that is. I put this on some Vicki Boutin, you know, like her mixed media paper, just because it was pretty, I knew it was going to be pretty heavy, so I wanted the heavier cardstock. So I used the Minte. I just cut out some of the flowers from the rest of this sheet here. These are pictures of my second oldest son when he was a ring bearer for my sister's wedding. I pulled in a couple of chipboard frames here. I don't remember the manufacturer of these. Actually, this is just one frame. I cut it in half. And then there's some chipboard from the chipboard page on this. So this turned out pretty cute. And I do have some sprinkles from Shimmer's Paints down there on the bottom too. So that turned out really cute. Okay, so this is probably one of my favorite collections, and this is a Simple Vintage Coastal from Simple Stories. I buy, excuse me, every time I come across this collection anywhere, Tuesday Morning, I was able to get some from Tuesday Morning like a month or so ago. And another time before that, every time I see this collection, I pick it up because it's one of my very favorite collections. I love the colors in it. I love everything tropical. Since we live down in the Houston area and go to Galveston quite a lot, we have kind of these tropical pictures. So, excuse me again. I love this collection. One of my very favorites, and I have a giant collection of it. So I decided to put it to good use, and I pulled this really old photo of my husband and my oldest son at the beach in Florida when we went for a vacation when he was quite young. He was about 3 years old or so at the time. So I had the chipboard pieces. This is the ephemera pieces. I have the stickers down here. I love this little guy. Isn't he so cute? That's probably my favorite part of this whole thing. So this is just me, excuse me, I'm so sorry, using up some of my stash here. I love that. I think it turned out really cute. All right, this one is another scrap room kit. I believe, I don't want to say it's Photoplay because I can't remember, but I think it is. It was a scrap room kit. I believe it was sometime in February, January or February that this one came out. And this was my daughter. This is actually one of her adoption photos. So when you adopt internationally, the first thing they send you is photos and then information about the child that you're matched with. This is, I believe, the second round of photos that they sent us, which we were really fortunate to get a second round of photos. A lot of times you don't get anything but that first initial photo or couple of photos they send you, and then you don't get anything till you're able to go get your child. So this was a second round of photos that we received, and I loved the colors, how they matched up with the colors in here. Not quite her yellow blanket, but I love her cute little red outfit, and it just worked really, really well for this collection. So I love how that turned out. It was really cute. I did add some, excuse me, splatters from Shimmers. So that one's cute. Again, a simple vintage coastal. And this one is just a picture down the street of one of the lakes down the street. We kind of live, I don't know if you'd call it an inlet, whatever. We live in the Bay Area. And so there's a lot of these little like lakes that kind of connect onto the Galveston Bay. So this is just a picture. One night we were out at a park and this pretty sunset. So I took a picture there. And of course I had to use my Simple Vintage Coastal collection here. I cut out all the flowery bits and this part from one piece of paper, layered up some other scraps that I had and put it on the background of this really cool watercolor looking map paper. I just thought that was really cool. And then I used the stickers, of course, chipboard, all of the stuff that I have there. And I really like that one. It's very colorful and pretty. Okay, so this one is an Echo Park collection, and it's like the baby boy collection. I forget the exact name, but here I was again just scrapping some really old photos. This is our oldest son. He's now 24, so I'm really getting old in these pictures. And all I did was use just that kit. I was kind of challenging. Well, here's some Vicki Boutin right here. I lied. So I did take a couple of Vicki Boutin puffy hearts, but otherwise everything else just came in that Echo Park kit. So it's the sticker sheet and the papers from that kit. And I think it turned out pretty cute in the long run. These papers are adorable. I also have a little girl kit for these two to do some of my daughter's old photos. I haven't broken into that yet, but this turned out really sweet. Another scrap room kit. This one was not from that long ago. I don't remember quite when it was, but this is also kind of a hodgepodge of things. So I used that scrap room kit. This is some Paige Evans, I believe, right here. Or maybe not Paige Evans. I don't remember. I have like a puffy sticker sheet that whenever I find the colors match, I just kind of throw them everywhere. But this is the sticker sheet that came with this. I really don't remember. I think this is Paige Evans. I think all of this is Paige Evans, but I could be wrong. So please forgive me if I'm incorrect. Again, my oldest son and then our second oldest right there. And this one was, this is all Paige Evans stuff here. All of the little die cuts and things are from Paige Evans. So this one turned out cute too. I really like that. And then I just did white splatters with some acrylic paint. Okay, another scrap room kit. As you can see, I was kind of just pulling scrap room kits out and just creating with those. I have a giant box of scrap room kits, and so I was trying to stash bust just a little bit here. So I pulled this out, and this is one of the kits that we got not too long ago. I love the little bee paper. I think that's adorable. This, I don't remember where this came from. It seems like it's just like a Thickers pack I have, but it could be like a Vicki Boutin or something, but I don't think it's from Vicki Boutin. I don't remember. I'm really bad about this, guys. I'm so sorry. I just fussy cut all of these flowers out of a page and just kind of made a big cluster on this side. I love how it turned out. I think it's really cute. It doesn't really go with my cacti here, but I don't care. It goes with these flowers. This was on a walk in Galveston. We were walking down to the beach, and we walked by these prickly pear cactus, and they had the big flower blooms coming. And so I thought that was really cool. So I took some pictures. A little bit of splatty bits from Shimmer's Paints as well. Okay, so this one, I just was kind of playing around with this kit. We don't do a whole lot of game playing in our home, but we did play cards when my parents were visiting from Michigan. So even though none of these are cards, they're just like games. This is also a scrap room kit that came, and I want to say photo play again. I didn't quite know what to do with it because all I had was pictures of us playing cards. So I just decided to cut up the papers to look like, you know, a hand of cards, and then just played around with the rest of the stuff. So I think it turned out kind of cute. It's a little wild for my eyes. Like the colors are very, very bright, and I don't use these colors quite often, but this was a fun layout to do and to kind of try to figure out how to use these papers when we don't really do game nights too often. So that one turned out kind of fun. And this is another scrap room kit, but it is Mix and a Mingle, right? That's what it's called, the kit. And is that Simple Stories? I'm so sorry, guys. I don't remember which manufacturer it is, but I know it was called Mix and a Mingle, and this was definitely one of my scrap room kits, and I was just using up some of the scraps that I had left of that. This was a really cute idea. I saw this on someone else's layout, and they had all kinds of cute little houses and things, but I didn't have that, so I just kind of made it look like snowy hills and then Santa with all of his presents there. But this is the sticker sheet here. Almost all of this is sticker sheet, and then I just have the title from the foam titles. I love that one. I think it turned out really cute. This is my puppy Fiona on our dog Izzy and my daughter there. So I think that turned out really cute. Okay, this was an older scrap room kit, and I was just trying to use up, some of what was left. This is an old picture of my son and my husband here when he was about, I don't even know if he was 2 there. I don't think so. Maybe 18 months old. But this is a really cute little kit here. And I don't remember the manufacturer. It might be Echo Park. But these are some really, really cute. I love this. Look at these. These seagulls are like literally my favorite. So they're all popped up. Can you see the dimension there? I thought those were really sweet. This is just a real simple page. These jewels my mom bought for me and sent to me. They don't have a name brand on them, so I don't know what name brand they are, but she got them off Amazon. And then I did use some Shimmer's paints just for some real quick splatters there to look like splashed water. And I think that one turned out really, really cute and sweet. All right, this one is that Little Boy Echo Park pack, the same one that I used on my other son over there. And I didn't do a whole lot to this except just cut out strips of paper and just kind of stagger them there. I did use a sketch that I saw that was like this. And then I just used a sticker sheet for everything else. And also a little bit of the Adhesive Brads right here. Those are Simple Stories Adhesive Brads. This is Echo Park, the paper, and they just happen to match. So I used those up, and I also used a little bit of wood veneer hearts that I had in my stash. Excuse me. This one I did do a process video for. I think this was maybe a Mix It Up Monday. It was some kind of a challenge that I was doing, and this was from a while ago. This one does have a process video, so you can look for this one on my channel. This one is using Vicki Boutin. Loved, loved, loved doing this page. Lots of mixed media with Shimmers paints in the background. I love all the layering. I'm really a fan of layering up things. It's actually, you know what this was for? This was for Counterfeit Kit and maybe also Mix It Up Monday. So it might have been a combo one. So watch for it on my channel. I put a whole bunch of stuff in here. There's 49 in Market, Vicki Boutin. A lot of these are Vicki Boutin. And then maybe some Paige Evans, I believe, too. So it was a good smattering of stuff. But this was a fun page to do. I loved doing that one. That was good. That was fun. This one, I love this one. This might be my favorite one that I've done over the last couple of months. This one I also have a process video for. This is using my scrap room kit. It is Simple Vintage, or Simple Stories Simple Vintage Life in Bloom, and I need more of this. It's been sold out, as y'all probably know, for quite a long time. So I used up every single bit of this scrap room kit. I stretched it as far as I possibly could do. This was a challenge also, and I'm trying to remember if it's a Mix It Up Monday challenge, or I think it might be a Mix It Up Monday challenge. But there is a process video for this one too. I used the one frame that I got. I used the Paige Kit title, and then I fussy cut all of these flowers out, and then I used those same jewels that my mom got for me and kind of sprinkled them all around. I love this page. Love, love, love. This one was, I don't remember if this was a scrap room kit. This is a pretty, I've had this for quite a while, and it's like the travel, Simple Stories travel theme one. I can't even remember what it was, but I think that this was also a sketch challenge that I did, and I just used what I had in my kit. So I used a lot of the adhesive brads, a lot of layering of all of the little ephemera, and this was when my husband and I went to the Grand Canyon last year. So I had fun with that. Oh, you know what this was? This was an Iron Crafters challenge, and we had to use ribbon or lace or some kind of trim. So I used the lace here. That was a fun one. Okay, this is another like old scrap room kit. I bought this off from like their single kit sale. You know how they have that section where you could just buy a single kit. So this one, actually, I think this one was an old double shot kit. I think it was. And not usually what I would use. I'm not even sure. I think, honestly, I added it to my cart on accident. But you know what? I will make the best of everything, and I will use stuff. So this kind of looks like this old-fashioned like wallpaper. A lot of it does. So it was kind of a neat kit. And I used a sketch for this one. I did some stenciling in the background here with a Simple Stories stencil. I don't know what brand this paper is. I have no clue. I do not remember. It's been a while since I made this page, but this, I think I pulled from 49 in Market. I think I had, and I think I had this stuff. Yeah, it's just a scrap room kit. And I went in there. This is a hodgepodge of things, guys. So anything I could find to match, I just kind of threw it in there. This is just some thickers. These are some, they might even be Paige Evans. I'm not even sure with these ones where I got them, but it's a lot of different things kind of thrown together. But I think it turned out cute in the end. This is my niece and 2 nephews. So that one turned out cute. Here is some more, believe Vicki Boutin papers. I had this, what looks like a ledger page, and it had all of these like kind of stamped circles. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to add some more circles. Some of these are Paige Evans, some of these are Hip Kit. This was part of my counterfeit kit. For the counterfeit kit challenge, and I had Paige Evans and Vicki Boutin and 49 and Market and Hip Kit and all kinds of things kind of mixed in together. So this is kind of a mishmash of all of those things. This title, excuse me, I got from the scrap room, or no, not the scrap room, Not Just for Boys Kit Club. So this was a cute picture. My oldest son used to love the reaction my younger son would give if they ever cried, and so he was pretending to be hurt to see what his younger brother would do, and so he came over and started, you know, rubbing his head and being like, "Aw." It was just a really sweet moment. He wasn't actually hurt in this picture, he was just pretending. So there's that one. Now here's that Simple Vintage Life in Bloom. Again, I told you guys I used the heck out of this. I literally, all I have left are like one little part of this butterfly page to cut out butterflies. I've used everything else. This was the page that had all of the journaling bits on it. But it had all of these cool, like this calendar, these tickets, like all of these different pieces. And I just threw them all on here and layered them all up. And this is kind of a bad picture. But, you know, we need to remember the bad pictures too, because this was a neat time. We were up for my father-in-law's retirement ceremony, and it was really hot, and he didn't want to take a picture. She didn't want to take a picture, but my mother-in-law really wanted pictures, so this is what we got. And it's a terrible picture, but it's kind of a funny memory. So I love this kit, and I am waiting for somebody to get it back. Hopefully one day I can find it and get the entire kit, because all I had was my 5 pieces of paper, because I get the print paper and the kit, the Flavors of the Month kit from the scrap room, and I get the embellishment kit. So that's all I had of this kit. It's a lot, but I want more. So this one turned out really pretty in the background. I used shimmers, and look at how shimmery that is. You guys see it? I love shimmers. So Life in Bloom. Life in Bloom again. I think I ended up getting 3 or 4 full layouts out of all. I think I got 4, but I don't know if oh, yep, I got 4. And the other one is here too. Okay, so this one, I had just fussy cut out the florals on one of the sheets, and all I did, this one is almost nothing of that kit, guys. I just had, like, look at this. So I had cut out all of this stuff and used that. So I used that for my border, or my mat. And then I used a piece of black cardstock that came with my scrap room kit. I had a few of these florals left over. You're going to see the other one that I did with these florals in a minute. And I just kind of put them together in a little, you know, bunch right there. I have a mat around my photo that I just had like a piece of paper. I just kind of tore it. And then I put a couple of tags and a couple of other ephemera and some butterflies and splatters with shimmers paints, and that's it. That's all that was. So this is not using much paper at all. So you can do this really easily when you have some leftover florals that you fussy cut. You just kind of throw them all together, and you can make a really cute layout. That's me and my dog, Fiona. This one, some more Simple Stories, Simple Vintage Lemon Twist. This is another one of my favorite collections. I love this collection so much. Love the colors, and I knew I needed to use it when I saw the colors that my boys were wearing here. This is my second son and my youngest son here. It's a terrible picture. Like, look at how terrible this picture is in quality, but it's so cute. I still need to document it. So I went ahead and used that, pulled off from his shirt, and I think this turned out really, really cute. It looks like a photo frame hanging up. I believe this was one of the sketches for like a sketch challenge that I was doing, playing along with, and I think it turned out so cute. Loved that. This one is another one of my favorite collections. This is 49 in Market, and this is that sunflower collection. I can't remember the exact name of it, but I really wanted to use this collection. I'm kind of been hoarding it, and I had this great big picture of my oldest son. It's not in good shape anymore. It kind of got all wrinkled up. See how it's like kind of all wrinkled and marked up a little bit, but it's such a cute picture. And I loved how the colors, like it's kind of got this creamy yellowy background. And I just thought it would be really, really cute with this sunflower collection. So I used this watercolor plaid red background, which honestly, guys, it's so sad because look at the back of this. It's beautiful. But I wanted this red, and then I used another page and I cut out the great big sunflowers from either side of that page, and then I pasted them on to kind of act like a frame around his photo. I used a lot of the big pieces because I have the 49 in Market, you know, they come with the great big layering pieces. So I used those here. This is a bit of that sunflower paper. And then I put, this is my son at 2 years old. From the ephemera pack, I took out the tickets. This is not 49 in Market. This is another, actually it might be. I don't remember. It's one of my like foam stickers. And then this one I think was from it. And then these were in the ephemera pack. I just think it turned out really, really cute and worked really well with the colors in my photo. Really brought out his blonde hair and all of that. So I loved this one. And I love this collection. I have a ton of it left. And I keep not using it. This is the first time I've used it and the only time I've used it. But I need to pull it out again and do some more really cute summery photos with it. And last, here is my last page using Simple Stories, Simple Vintage Life in Bloom. So this is where I used the majority of the fussy cut clusters of flowers. This I saw on Pinterest. And again, I don't know who the person was because it was just on Pinterest, you know, and reposted. But they had like all of these really cool layers of pattern paper. And I thought of this collection, and then they had like all of these florals like kind of tucked here and there. And I thought of this collection and this page, and I knew I needed a fussy cut. It took forever to fussy cut, but I was able to get these all out, and I love how this turned out. This is actually my grandparents, I believe, on their wedding day. And if you see here, see how this blue is all over it? This photo actually got ruined. At some point it got wet and stuff kind of stuck to it or whatever. But I actually like how it looks because this blue that was on the photo is the same as this blue. That's kind of just, you know, all over this. So it almost looks intentional for that to happen. And it helps with the vintage vibe of the photo. So rather than trying to get a new print from my aunt, I just used this one, even though it got ruined. But I still think it turns out really cool. I love the pops of gold. I just used some thickers for the pops of gold. Everything else came from my scrap room kit for the Simple Vintage Life in Bloom. So that, my friends, is it. I probably have some more that I didn't show you guys that I've been working on, but this is over 30 minutes already. But I just wanted to show you some of the things I've been doing. Maybe you can get a little inspired by some of it. I will try to make more videos. I'm on summer break now. I work at a school part-time and real estate part-time. Real estate, hopefully I'm not on hold for, but I am at the school, so I hope I have a little more time to do some scrapbooking and to actually make some videos, some process videos for you guys. So if you like what you see, please go ahead and hit subscribe so that you can be notified when I upload a new video, and I will see y'all next time. Thanks for watching.